Yeah, 2023. Marceline's playground. Call me Spice King, but my real name is Simon. The ladies come in, ask me how I'll be rhyming. Say it sounds so freaking fantastic. Life's just a ball pit, I play it in the plastic.
Yeah, shut a little way.
Oh. Get your frosty freeze, get your frosty freeze.
And your meaty burger, get your double cheese, make the chickies wanna scream.
Yeah, 'cause in the back room, we got Ben Tramer. He's a flipping up the patties. He's a real line tamer and a real lady killer. Give you scoops of vanilla, get your frosty freeze, yeah.
With the double cheese and the bunnies in your mind. Don't want to run and down, but the bunnies in your mind. The salmon's on the ground, cooking up the apple pies. Don't want to run and down, but the bunnies in your mind.
Putting curry on the fries and basil on the burger. And we'll show a true lie star, Big Arnie Schwartz and Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh, that's a freaking good delay. We got a freaking fish fillet. And if I really had a brain, I'd stop and get me one today.
Get your frosty freeze, get your frosty freeze,
With
baby.
the double cheese, baby, double cheese. But the bunnies in your mind, don't mean to wine and dine. The bunnies in your mind.
Yeah, the bunnies in your mind.
I wanna mess with the playground, I think we all know why.
Why?
Do it every day and we do it every night. We take in the hits and we turn them to
Doodle.
So you better watch out or you'll be next on our list.
Yeah.
So shut that truck up and back that truck up and listen to us while we start this truck up, yeah. The bunnies in your mind. Don't mean to wine and dine, but the bunnies in your mind.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. I think that is going to be a major hit. How? Tell me how is the competition going to fare when they see that on the TV? Forget about it. Ain't nobody going to be able to outsell the playground.
Because the playground don't sell out for nobody.
Well, no, I don't mean that. I mean, like, not selling out. I mean, like, selling out the food inventory.
Oh, yeah. We do that all the time. But you know, that really is too bad we ain't recording. That could have been used for the album.
Oh, you're telling
Let me
me.
take this metronome out my ears.
Okay, man, you think you're ready to, we got to collect some funds here. You ready to do a business call?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready to dial them up.
Hello?
Yes, sir. I'm calling on behalf of Cocaine Rogaine. He's wishing to collect his funds for your entering the driving through the night golf cart and scooter accessory race across town.
Simon.
Oh, no, this is Arthur Otis and my business associate, Matilda Keybroke. Yeah, Matilda Keybroke. And we need those funds ASAP. You could probably send them to the Marcelline playground, because that was the starting line. You should know you was there.
I don't recall being there. Are you sure this isn't Simon?
I told you, this is Cocaine Rogaine calling on behalf of arthritis. Let me tell you how it went. You see, golf cart Mozart, he was racing go-karts and riding them all around. It was the race of the century, and everyone was out to see that they were the best in town.
Yeah, and Linguini Paganini brought some beanie weenies in case we all wanted a snack. But Tony Macaroni donated his rigatoni, and he told the fool to take them all back.
What does that have to do with me?
My associate and I are getting there, okay? He put super-powered scooter hooked up to the computer and was putting the horses out, but Frying Pan Chopin threw up his skillet hand, and he started to pout.
Yeah, and then Curly Fry Otto guy, that's you, thought he was riding her, and he lusted for that green light. But little Hanky Panky hooked up the propane tanky, and we all blasted off into the night.
And then Eddie Mopeder drives like he's Shredder, but steers
afraid
more
all
like
these
Bebop. And Minnie Van Halen came out of whaling, but he lost a wheel, and the race was a flop.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, and then Cocaine Rogaine was chowing on some lo mein and just shoving it right in his face.
You just said you were Simon. Come on.
Sir, please. I am arthritis, and my associate here, Matilda Keybroke, is trying to recall the events that happened that you owe money for, okay? Please, you are indebted to us right now, so please shut up, good sir.
As I was saying, sidecar superstar forgot just who the crap we are, 'cause we jacked his butt and we headed to space. And we were driving in the night, golf cart tuned up, and she was running off a lot.
That's right. And you see, real Phil, he thought he was the real deal and he was showing off his ride. But A-Track Bojack Jimmy jacked his mobile and hit him in the passenger side.
This is really getting old.
That's good, 'cause we ran out of verses. You know how hard it is to parody Blinded by the Lights? It's pretty dang hard. Now send us our money.
I'm not sending you anything. Did you get the floor swept at the studio?
No, I did. Whom shakalaka do you think you're talking to? This is arthritis, and as a man, you'll send the money for the annual golf cart race thing. So send it to us. Just send it to Marcelline's playground, not cocaine, Rogaine, or arthritis. Just send us. How much is a whole bunch of money? That much. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get
Well,
right
that's
on that.
good, because Arthur and myself, Matilda Keyboard, gotta buy us a new reel-to-reel tape machine.
Wait, hold up. You idiots have been using my Studer tape machine.
Oh, yeah, other guy. Why do you think all our records sound like crap? Now send us the money.
Boy, we sure got him good, didn't we?
Yeah, I think he's gonna send the money like today, dude. Did you hear how scared he was? He knows not to mess with me. I'll slap him right across that ugly face of his.
You know I'm still here, right? You didn't hang up the
Oh,
phone.
crap. Hang up the phone.
So, that was a close call. Okay. Now that we're rich, you guys ready to record?
Oh, yeah, you know it, buddy. All right. Here we go. Cowabunga, dudes and dudettes. And welcome to another episode of Turtle. It's just a regular time. Just a regular show about the regular show. I'm Rob. And with me, as always, is that ugly other guy. How you doing, other guy?
Well, come back to the initial. I was saying that, contrary to what my face may suggest, even though it looked like I've been hit with a shovel in the face too many times, I'm doing pretty good, boy. How about yourself?
Oh, I can't complain. I've been reading them comics. How about you? You been doing anything retro lately?
I'm so glad you asked. I've been watching King of the Hill. It's a good one. And let me tell you what else is good.
Kit Boga?
Oh, yeah, Kit Bogle really good. He's so funny. But he's not retro, though, no. No, I was thinking more along the lines of Steins Gate. It's really not that old. But it's a good anime, though. Everybody should watch it.
Oh, do tell more.
Well, okay, then. It's about time travel.
Oh, okay. Anything else?
Nope. That's all you need to know. It's about time travel. Watch it.
Oh, well, let me tell you, that sounds like a keeper to me.
Oh, yeah, you know it. Speaking of keeper, let's talk about the regular show.
Oh, man, that's a better segue than placebo segues. We're going to talk about the regular show, the episode Ello Govna, Season 2, Episode 1. That's the first episode of Season 2. But anyway, before we do, we have to take a word from our sponsors. Roll the clip.
I love rolling clips.
Do you ever just miss the feeling of feeling? Want to be in a mood? Any mood? Well, now you can. From the creators of Pure Moods. Pure Moods 1 and 2 with Pure Moods 5 comes Pure Moods Volume 15. It is so good that the creators had to skip at least 7 volumes. In Pure Moods 15, time not only stands still, it flows backwards. You will feel. You'll be in a mood. What kind of mood, you ask? It doesn't matter what mood you're in. That's not our concern.
Send payment to Uncle Rico, 612 Wharf Avenue. Check or cash only. Express delivery available. Use coupon code MeatMan is the greatest stuntman of all time, and I really like that episode of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the regular show where he's the meatball and he plays spaghetti and he fall off into the floor and do the talking roll and the other guy sucks for a 1.5% discount. And let me tell you folks, you don't see discount rates like that every day. Yes, I will definitely be using that one in conjunction with all the other placebo products so separately. So this week's episode is Ello Govna. It's the first episode of season 2, and it starts out. Rigby comes running out of the movie shop, and there's a guy out there going, "Movies, get your movies!" And he's got a costume on of the Empire State Building, and then Hong Kong, King Kong, Donkey Kong, one of the monkey hanging off the top of it, the big ape. that climb up the building in the movie, and we'll be like, "Sure, nice outfit." And the guy goes, "It's a costume. They made me wear it." And the coolest thing about the costume is where the crotch of the costume is, where like there should be a zipper on the pants. There's the door to the Empire State Building. It seemed pretty convenient. Anyway, he come running home. He really excited. He got to tell Mordecai something.
Movie night. That's what Mordecai says. And he says, I got the popcorn. Ruby says, I got the movie. And Mordecai's like, I thought we was going to watch Shy Guy. And it turns out he's seen Shy Guy 100 times. I thought it seems like a lot. I don't know. Anyway, the Rigby's like, no, you've seen it 100 times. This one's better. And Mordecai says, hello, governor, what the crap's that? Except he doesn't say crap because obviously the UK people would have censored it. Or he just really doesn't say crap. He's just like, hello, governor. But anyway, he's like, yeah, check it out. A British taxi cab is haunted by the soul of the taxi driver who was seeking revenge on the lowly gang members who murdered him. Pay the fare or pay the price. What a synopsis.
Yeah, and then Mordecai said, "Dude, I certainly hope you don't want to watch that as a horror movie, because the last time we watched a horror movie, I had to walk you to the bathroom every 5 minutes." He said something like that. I don't really remember. I'm paraphrasing. And then Ruby said, "No, dude, this was super cheesy, and it's in black and white." Oh, I don't know why that would make it less scary. But whatever, they turn it on, and there's a kid in the classroom, and he opened up his notebook, and it got a big tire print on it. And then you look up on the hill, and there's a taxi cab, and it go, "Hello, governor." And then it drives to the wire, and it hit all the kids. Seemed kind of graphic. And then the lady in her bathroom, and she brushing her teeth or some crap, and she closed the cabinet, and in the mirror you see the text, and it said, "Hello, governor," and then it eats her. And then a man walking his poodle or whatever doggy it is down the streets of London, and the taxi cab coming over and say, "Hello, governor," and it hits him. And it's scaring the crap out of Rigby, boy, and Mordecai just yawning.
You're not doing it right, other guy. It's, hello, governor. Like that right there. Do it right.
You mean like, "Hello, governor," like that right there? Because when I do that, it kind of hurts my bowels.
You have bowels? I mean, you're a meat, of course you have bowels. You're the other guy. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so we hear like, hello, governor, like 3 or 4 more times, maybe twice, a bunch more. And every time that happens, it's implied the taxi cab's eating somebody or some crap. And it happens so many times that Mordecai falls asleep until the VHS tape goes to static. And Rigby ain't falling asleep at all. And Mordecai wakes up and the TV's all like, and he's like, no, that was so cheesy. And fun fact here, that is the clip they use at the beginning of the Mordecai and the Rigby's music video for Baby Let's Just Party Tonight. That's right. They used a clip from the show at the beginning, and it didn't have anything to do with the Mordecai and the Rigby's episode. Very good times. Anyway, Rigby's scared, like, he's scared crapless. He's just sitting up and his eyes are wide open. And Mordecai's like, what's going on? Was the taxi haunted by the ghost? Blah, 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 blah. And he just keeps going on and he goes, oh, what? And then he goes upstairs to go to sleep. And then we hear a little stinger effect. And then Rigby can't go to sleep. He's sitting there on a little trampoline thing in the room and he just can't get to sleep. I mean, or he's having nightmares, one or the other.
No, 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 no. No, he having nightmares. That's what's going on. You see, he get up from the trampoline. It's kind of like one of them fuck out things. You think that he just can't get to sleep, but he go up and he look out the window, and there's the taxi cab watching him, and he go, "Mordecai, Mordecai," and then the taxi cab come up the window, and I say, "Yeah, hello, governor," and I want to suck your blood, except he doesn't say that. And then he go over to Mordecai, like, "Mordecai, help me," and then Mordecai, you hear, "Hello, governor," and he turn his head, and then the headlights coming out of Mordecai's face. It's actually pretty cool effect. And then a taxi cab come busting out of his face to eat Rigby, and then he wake up screaming, and "Ah!" Mordecai throw a pillow at him, and he go, "Dude, shut up, you're screaming like a freaking maniac," except for viewers in the UK, because if it was in the UK, they censored that crap out, and it just said, "Dude, you're screaming like a maniac."
So then Mordecai says, dream like you're a tough guy or something. So then Rigby goes back to sleep going, I'm a tough guy. And then he has a dream of being a detective and he says, there's a monologue and it says, they say this town's tough. but I'm tougher. And then he walks down an alley, and a guy with like he kind of looks like the technomancer that's going to be on the show here in a while. Skips his buddy, but we haven't gotten there yet. But he's got like half of his head shaved, and the other half's like a mohawk that's kind of like the old man comb over top thing. Kind of looks like something off the game Shadowrun. Anyway, follows him down the alley with a knife, and he says, "You'll pick the wrong alley to come down, Riggerson." And Rigby grabs him and slings him with a wall and says, "The name's Fists," like he's about to deck him across the head with his fist. And then the taxi cab comes out of nowhere and it says, "Hello, governor." And then it hits Rigby. And then Rigby wakes up screaming, and Mordecai goes, "Oh, that is it." And then he says, "What is wrong with you?" And Rigby says, "It's that dang taxi cab. I can't get it out of my head." And Mordecai says, "I knew it. I knew this would happen. We just gotta desensitize you to this crap." So then what Mordecai's going to do is make him watch the video until Rigby becomes desensitized to it
The
all.
scene cuts, and it's Mordecai going, "Look at it! Look at it!" And when you go, "No, let me go." This is so stupid. You could even see the microphone and the microphone hanging down in the movie. And you go, "Look at it! Look at
No,
it!"
that's not, no.
Or you
No.
think you do better? Or
Yes.
you do better
I,
then. You do
he
better.
says,
I want to hear
"Shut
it.
up." He says, "Look at it." And then Rigby says, "No, let me go."
Yeah, I mean, I guess that was kind of good. If you want a Mordecai and Rigby off of Timu.com or something, got them from the dollar store. Anyway, they keep doing that, and Mordecai saying, "You gotta look at it," and going, "No, I can't look at it."
You done screwing it up, other guy, just like you screw up everything else in your life. They do it for about 3 days. There's a time lapse. You can see outside. It gets dark, and then light. And Mordecai just keeps going, "Look at it. You're going to look at it." And everybody going, "No, let me go." And finally, he kicks it back and ejects the VHS tape and throws it against the wall, shatters it, and then it barely misses Benson. Yeah, that's right. In walks Benson. "Welcome back, Benson. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. We've been missing you." And it appears that he's got like a cricket paddle in his hand and wearing one of them fancy schmancy rich guy sweaters, even though it's the summertime outside.
He's wearing one of them fancy smelly wrist guy sweaters because he's about to go to a cricket match. And they let the guys know, and it's like, Mordecai said, "Hey, well, you go to a cricket match?" And he said, "Yes, I'm trying new things." He said, "Is there going to be British people there?" And then Bessie said, "It's a cricket match. What do you think?" And so the next thing to do, they go there to try to acclimate Rigby to British people because that's what they think he's scared of. And Mordecai says, "See, all these British people are calm and collected and nice." And then they all gather around him trying to be friendly, and they're all going, "Hello, Governor, hello, Governor." And Rigby freaks out and takes off running into the house. Mordecai's like, "Yeah, it's a stupid movie." And then the guys walk up, I mean, Pops and Skips. They walk up and it's like, "Oh, what's wrong, Mordecai?" And he's like, "He's just dug up scared of that taxi cab." And Skip said, "Oh, he's scared of cars now." And Mordecai like, "Oh, just that stupid British taxi." And Pops said, "My British taxi isn't scary at all." And Mordecai said, "Well, you got a British taxi?" And he said, "Oh, yeah." And then the scene cuts to the barn.
And you'll know what's coming, folks. That's right. He's got his taxi in there. And they open the doors, and it's not a British taxi at all. It's one of them taxi cabs with the checkered signs that you see driving around New York and everything. Nick Max has probably seen some of them. Anyway, Mordecai's like, "What the crap, Pops? I thought you said you had a British taxi."
British taxi? I thought you said a brownish taxi.
And he said, "But this taxi ain't even brown, it's just yellow."
Yeah, then Pops says, "My taxi is no coward. I tell you that."
So then Mordecai said, "Okay, you ready to roll?" And Ruby said, "I ain't getting that thing." He said, "Come on, dude, it's not even a British taxi." And he goes, "A taxi's a taxi. Anyway, I gotta use the bathroom. I gotta go in the bath." And then they go inside to use the bathroom, and then you see him washing his hands, and they go over there. I guess they had a paper towels. He go over there, and he get like the toilet paper roll, and like there's like a tire mark on it. Kind of gross. Anyway, he said, "Hello, Governor." And that's that taxi cab, and they're right outside the window. And they go, "Ah," and he run to another room, and then the phone rang, and they pick it up, and they say, "Hello, Governor." And they go, "Ah," they throw the phone, and then something come through on the fax machine, the paper come out, and it's got something written on it. I don't really know what it says, because I'm the other guy, and I don't know how to read, but I bet you it probably says "Hello, Governor," just based off of all the patterns that are happening in the show. So he takes off running out of the room, and he gets in the taxi and says, "Okay, let's go."
So Mordecai says, "Dude, what happened?" And Rigby says, "I don't know. It's that taxi cab from the movie. It's following me." He's like, "It came out of the movie." So they argue about it for a while. And while they're doing that, Pops is already driving, and the sky mysteriously gets dark. And then as they drive, it's got like a really cool, like a slightly horror-esque theme playing in the background. And then you see him take a right into a forest, and it gets really dark. And then Mordecai falls asleep and wakes up, and he's like, and Pops has a look on his face, kind of like he's scared, but he's not scared. I guess it's just the animation. But anyway, he's like, "Pops, what are you doing? Where are we going?" And he's like, "I always like to drive deep into the woods when I want to clear my mind. Don't you just love the scenery?" And Rigby looks out the window, and all the trees have like headlight eyes and stuff, and it's getting really, what's that word? Really crazy. What's that time? That art word? The surreal. It's getting really surreal. Yeah, really surreal.
Yeah, so then Rigby, he see the Ello Govna taxi cab waiting for him, and it's parked off to the side, and they drive by, and they go, ah, and he starts freaking out, Mordecai, Mordecai, and everybody's freaking out, and then all of a sudden the car makes a rickety noise, and Mordecai like, what's going on, or, I'm sorry, Rigby said, what's going on, and Pop said, oh, man, it seems the car ran out of gas. And then the wakes up Mordecai freaking out, and Mordecai goes, fine, we get out and push. Why don't you just stay in here, Ruby? We push you all the way back home. I'm just thinking, they drove a really long ways. How they going to push that car all the way back home? I mean, I don't know, maybe they call AAA or something. I don't know. But anyway, they start pushing backward, and Ruby going, no, not that direction. He's coming from that direction.
Yeah, then we see headlights, and then Mordecai's like, "Good help." And then Remy gets out of the car and just takes off running the other direction. And then they're like, then Mordecai sees the car and he's like, "Hey, help, help." And then the taxi cab goes, "Hello, governor." And Mordecai goes, "Holy crap, it's real." Except in the UK, because in the UK they say crud. But in America, they say, "Holy crap, it's real." And they take off running. And as they're running, they about get Pops, and they about gets Pops and Mordecai, but Mordecai pulls them out of the way, and it takes off after Rigby, and they're running after him, and it traps Rigby up against a tree, and they come, they're like, "Rigby!" And then the doors on it fling open, and Mordecai and Pops run into it and knocks him out. And then the car says, "Hello, governor," about like 5 times. And then Rigby says, "I'm no governor. But the name's Fists, and I hate you." And he starts going all Street Fighter on the car, the stage where you start hitting it, you Hadouken, and shut the pushes, where you beat up the car, and you get cash for it, and it goes, "You win, round two." Well, that's in the fight, but you know what I mean. And anyway, yeah. So the next thing is the scene cuts and Rigby's on the ground flailing on, I hate you, and Mordecai has him held down going, "Rigby, quit, quit." So the whole thing's been a nightmare, and Rigby's just like struggling in his sleep. And then they shake him too, and he wakes up and he's like, "What happened?"
Well, it was sort of a dream. They're like, look, you hit your head and you started going psycho on the car. And it's like, so I cleaned that car's clock. He's like, well, kind of. You see, it was really a teenage kid, and you just beat the crap out of him. And what happens is the car over there, it like transforms, and it makes the transformer sound, and it goes from a taxi cab to being that guy outside the movie shot thing that was wearing the Empire State Building costume, Well, he's just wearing a taxi cab costume. And it's like, look, I just came to get the late fee that you owe for Ello Govna or the movie or whatever. And they're like, well, why didn't you just call? And it's like, I did. Or fax. I did fax. And I guess that's the call that Rigby got and the fax that Rigby got. And it's like, well crap. We don't have the movie anymore. We broke it. And the guy's like, well, you're going to have to pay for it then. And they're like, Pops, you help us out. And he goes, of course. And it's like, the smallest bill I have is 100 though. And the guy's like, okay, that'll work. And Pops pull out a good old butterscotch ripple lollipop and put it in the guy's hand. He's like, are you serious?
Of course he's serious. I mean, any self-respecting business should accept butterscotch ripple or cherry lollipops as valid form of payment. We've been over this before. That guy needs to grow up. Anyway, they get back to the house after dragging Pops back, and they're going to bed again. And Rigby's like, "Mordecai," and he's like, "What this time?"
She said, don't worry, I haven't no nightmares this time. I just want to thank you for helping me conquer my fears, that jazz. And then the next thing we see, the last shot is we be having a dream, and it's they say this town's tough, but I'm tougher. Read it all. except it doesn't say rated R. And he's flying along in a taxi cab, and that's got to be the
Yeah,
precursor for
that's
Carmelita.
Pops' flying car.
Why'd you give it away for? That was supposed to be a surprise. Anyway, he's flying toward the moon, just like Jasmine and Aladdin flying toward the moon at the end of Aladdin. And that's the end of the episode. Dude, somewhere between 0 and a 10. That's it there. It's a good episode.
5 out of 10. Although I don't really know what that means.
Well, it's kind of like that one time that I was driving to college, because that's all I ever seem to freaking talk
You
about.
do seem to freaking talk about driving to college a lot, other guy.
It's a pretty good episode. Not the best by any means, but it's good. It's worth watching once. Nothing serious happens. I mean, it has no real consequence, but it's a good episode. Tune in next week. We're going to be watching an episode called It's Time. Not the Pink Floyd song, but like, it's time. I don't really know how else to explain it. It's time.
Yeah, I kind of like when that Bruce Buffer guy goes, "It's Tom," because, man, they go savage on this episode.
That's right. It'll be a pretty good episode.
That's right. We are legally obliged to remind you that this episode was brought to you by Placebo Moods. Because when you're moody, your wildest dreams could come true. It was also brought to you by the letter. We didn't have a letter sponsor. We didn't have a letter sponsor this week. So if you want to sponsor the show, if you're a letter of the alphabet, feel free to send us some money. Or if you're not a letter, you can send us money. That's fine. In the meantime, if you would, please share the show. Like, subscribe, whatever you're supposed to do on those platforms. We'd appreciate it a lot. Except for the other guy, because he's a jerk. Ain't that right, other guy?
Well, let's just say they don't call me the butt-faced gremlin.
For nothing?
No, they just don't call me that.
Oh,
But I am a jerk a lot of times.
that's right, yes.
Yeah. Anyway, see y'all next week.
That's right. Same turtle regular time. Same regular place, same regular time. That one might work. Same regular place, same regular time. And if you see any of them psychic cats from Marceline's playground, tell them we said hey because they're our heroes. It will never be as good as them. Ghost ride the wheel.
The Space Ghost ride the wheel coast to coast. We'll work on it. We'll get that one working.
Oh, wait, hang on. Wait, don't roll the music yet. If you haven't called and left a message on our hotline, please make sure you do so. What's the number, you ask? I don't know, and neither does the other guy. Ghost ride the wheel.